I just show up and look cute. That's all, my only responsibility.
Yeah. Pretty girl.
Alright, these are all of the seasonings. Got to have the seasonings, okay?
Tell mama finna give you soap, and she finna wash her booty hole, hey.
Like straight to the smutty times. He was putting her through the mattress, and then the next page it'll just give like caveman vibes where he just throwing her over his shoulder, titties out. Like, how did we get here? This was like insta love with 2 shots of espresso. Hello, 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 booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video, okay? So I figured I would just do something chill. We're gonna have a little week in my life and reading some KU books. I have a few series that I want to get to, but we're coming to the end of the year, so I really need to sit down and figure out my content for next year, figure out what videos y'all would like to see more of, do some polls. I really just want to start wrapping up this year and seeing what content I'll be putting out for the next few weeks. I'm honestly ahead right now, but that's only because I haven't been in the gym, and I know once I get in the gym like consistently, it's gonna be difficult for me to get ahead. So I want to start planning, and this video is just gonna be very chill. It's just gonna be me reading and hanging out. I'm getting ready to go somewhere with my boyfriend. He said it's a surprise, child. I don't know where the hell we going, but I just show up and look cute. That's all, my only responsibility. So he's taking me somewhere, and he said it would be nice to film, so I'm gonna bring you guys with me for that there. And I will also, like I said, we'll be looking at my content and doing some polls for you guys and seeing what content you guys want to see from me next year, and fixing up my Goodreads, just updating that because there's a lot of books that I was reading in secret. I've currently read 130 books this year, but according to my Goodreads, child, I only have 118 books on here, so I need to update I need to update my books. I wrote down somewhere the books and the number, and some of them are secret books, whatever. The point is I need to update my Goodreads, tackle down my content, and really it's just gonna be a very chill week. Books that I was looking at are from this author that I seen on TikTok. One of the TikTok girlies was talking about this author by the name of Lola Glass. So Lola Glass, I love this cover. Okay, look at that. Can y'all see? I'll put the cover up on the screen so y'all can see. Matter of fact, let me screenshot it now. Yeah, I heard one of these TikTokers was talking about this author named Lola Glass on KU, and I've just been in such like a shifter mood, like a shifter romance mood, and I want to just get some new authors under my belt. So I have that, and then there's also a short stories or novellas. I think like novellas series that I saw the girls on TikTok talking about by the author Brienne Dane, and I feel like I've read something by her. Before, but they're short books, so I want to read that as well. So the main focus this week is going to be Lola Glass. Like, I'm going to be reading, I have 3 of her books. I have 3 Lola Glass books, and I think I'm going to start with the first one that I started, which is Capturing the King of Flames. And I want to say it's a dragon shifter romance. I don't know. I really don't know. I just know flames, and I don't remember what she said it was about. But that, then we have the Shadow Beast Shifter, and that is by Jasmine Eve, which is I also saw on TikTok. And then we have another Lola Glass book, which is called Ruby Wolf. I'm assuming that's like a wolf shifting romance. So I actually only have 2 Lola Glass books, 1 Jasmine Eve book, and then I have a book by Brienne Dane. So those are all the books I'm looking at currently for this video, and they're not long. They're all not like 500-page books, so I feel like I could tackle those guys during the week and actually update y'all and talk to y'all about the books and possibly finish them. So that's what we're looking like. I'm just gonna have a very chill week. Honestly, we're just coming to the end of the year. The holidays are coming up. I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to get ready for a nice reset of 2024. This year has been hell. This year has been hell, so I'm ready for it to end. But yeah, like I said, updating my content, doing some polls for you guys, fixing my Goodreads, reading some new reading from some new authors, and just having a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I'm excited to bring you guys along with me, of course, as always, you know what I'm saying. But that is it. So I will see you guys in the next clip, okay? Bye. Oh, look.
I put them in her so she could.
Yeah, they kind of got one at the botanical garden too.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's coming from the flower. That is so cool.
Could have got you one of the crowns.
A crown?
Like what's on their head?
Who?
Like you see, she got that.
Oh, yeah. This looks so cool on camera, baby. This is so cool.
Hey, I was hoping this would kind of get us in the Christmas spirit.
This is so cool. I like it.
You're not too tall, babe.
He's a child on the ground. Get the little tree up there.
I did get the tree, baby.
I like all of the flowers. How cool. Let me see.
I'm a grown-ass man.
Alright, nigga. Little snails. Little fishies. Look at the little fishies. Cute. Mine.
This is mine.
Mine. Yeah. Pretty, pretty. Is this what you were trying to build like 2 years ago?
Yes.
I remember seeing all the balloons and I'm like, what is this doing?
I never built it.
Look at this.
Yeah. Pretty girl.
Alright, little island, let me show y'all my groceries for the week. So y'all know how this goes. I'm gonna show y'all the Aldi stuff and then I'm gonna show you the Walmart stuff. So Aldi's, how much did I spend? Cause okay, I spent, okay, so this is crazy. Baby, click in the background. I don't need that.
You gotta know what type
No,
of
they
time
don't.
Nah.
They don't. Baby.
The island, if anyone play with
Nico,
Book Island is going down.
put the weapon
I
away.
promise you that.
Put the weapon away, sir. Nico, come on. So let me show y'all what I got from Aldi's and what I got from Waldi. So Aldi's, this is all the stuff that I got. All of this together was $60. So I got snacks. I got these green juices. I got kombuchas. I got protein yogurt, rice cakes. I got stuff to make chili. I got stuff to make a salad. I got some trash bags, detergent, you know, whatever, household stuff. But this was $63. All of the stuff from Aldi's was $60. And then this, this was from Walmart. And this was, how much was this? $50. All I got was food for Pebs. I got food for thing 1 and thing 2. A bag of food here. I got these crumbles for the chili, some hand soap, and 1 yogurt. And well, the most expensive thing really was these multivitamins, which I'm actually excited to try. So the most expensive thing really was this. Was almost $20, but I don't know. I'm excited to try this. Levi! I'm excited to try this because it's good for your tummy. So yeah, this little tiny little patch of food was $50. And this was only $10 more. And I got stuff for chili, salad, snacks, drinks, household stuff. $60. And this was $50. That's all I'm gonna say. All these is the wave, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm excited to try these. Hopefully they're not nasty, but I got these snickerdoodle cookies, chocolate chip. I've told y'all about these before. The difference is crazy. Like $10 more for all this stuff. It's ridiculous, but we'll see how the chili comes out and all that. All right, I'll see y'all in the next clip. This is the first vegetarian recipe that I've done that actually adds in meatless ground meat for the chili. Usually it's just a whole bunch of vegetables, so I'm interested to see how this comes out, but we're gonna add this in and then we will go from there. Whole bunch of cans going on right now, but let me know if y'all rinse y'all cans off before you open them. You're supposed to rinse them off and wipe them down, okay? Make sure you do that, please. All right, but we got all the beans on standby. I'm gonna rinse them off and then they're gonna be going in the pot with all the other veggies. And at first I could not find my manual can opener. Please tell me I'm not the only person that don't know how to use this. My mom used to always use this, and I told my boyfriend's family I don't know how to use like an electric can opener, and they got it for me for Christmas thinking that it would prompt me to use it, and I have not used it. But at the start of this recipe I couldn't find my can opener, so I tried using this. I simply, no, just give me the manual one. Just give me the manual one because I just don't have the time, okay? Alright, these are all of the seasonings. Got to have the seasonings, okay? Add all that in. Boom. We're gonna mix it all up. Get it all mixed in. Yeah. That smells fire. Okay. Here are all of our beans ready to go. Put all these in. Have the crushed tomatoes, green chilies, everything. Okay, all right y'all, here's how we looking. I added a lot of like cayenne pepper because I like a kick to mine, and then I'll just put Greek yogurt, some cheese, green onions, and cilantro when I actually serve it. But it came out really good. That's how we looking.
The next day.
She's not gonna be happy. Look at the hands.
We've been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down.
Tell mama finna give you soap, and she finna wash her booty hole. Hey. Yeah, put it on. Oh, you want me to do it? Or you want me to hear that? I'm just so attracted to the way you scruff her. I'm finna scruff you.
No, you're not.
Turn their camera off. They don't need to see
Boy,
us.
no, man.
I ain't never been one to not follow the signs.
Yeah, Levi, you let? Oh, don't run.
Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm hell first, falling from heaven, baby.
Yeah, hand to her ass, baby. Hand to her. Hand to her, baby. Hand to her. What you think it is? You thought it was sweet? You thought you was gonna walk around here smelling like booty meat? No. What you tell her? Put her in that tank. Stop playing with her. Yeah. Baby, you so fun. You so beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So beautiful self. Mama Capri in the building. Look at the way she take care of her kids. Y'all see that? Y'all see the nurturing in her? She's such a caring person. She's so sweet. That's my baby, y'all.
I know.
Why you do that, bro?
I want you down, bro.
That was lame, Mom. Levi, like, hey, bro, get away from me, bro.
My friend, it is time for you to take your bath.
He like, whoa.
I only come up here for food.
Yeah, you like to be in the sink, remember? Yeah. Yeah, look at the camera. Yeah. Tell him, you the one who like to steal the sponges and the rags out the sink and play with them. That's you. Go ahead and get you some of this water. Yeah, get you some of this soap and water. Don't just steal the rags. Steal some of this soap and water too. Don't worry about it. We got you. We gonna look after. Don't pump your chest out.
There's peace in a heartbreak, and there's fire in the rain. So if everything means nothing these days, baby, then let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. 3 a.m. and I keep waking up from the same dream. Never thought anxiety would change me, but everything that goes up must come down. And every time I think I got it made, I drown.
What's up, little island? What's going on? So, I've been trying to get some reading done this weekend. It's been a little bit hectic. So, I haven't gotten much reading done, but I did read a lot of Obsidian Feathers from the last video. So, I figured I would carry that on over into this video. But the thing is, Obsidian Feathers is really long. It's like, I think like 400 or 500 pages. So, it's like 15 hours left. And I don't want to spend all my time reading one book when I can be reading multiple books. So I did finish a book. I think I told y'all about it. It's called Talk to Me Nicely. I finished that. I'll give you guys an update on that when I come back. I finished that book. I started reading Capturing the King of Flames by Lola Glass, and I think I really just want to focus on like the Lola Glass books. They seem to be shorter. So I have Capturing the King of Flames. I have Ruby Wolf by her as well, and then I have The Shadow Beast Shifters Rejected by Jasmine Eve. And then there's a booktuber on here. I don't know if any of you guys watch her. Her name is Madison Fox. She's a very popular child, but her name is Madison Fox, and she came out with her own book, which is called Good Game. So I also downloaded that. So we really just have a plethora of books. I think I'm gonna stick to Capturing the King of Flames, and then I might dabble into one of the other books. Whichever one is the shortest, like either Ruby Wolf, Jasmine Eve's book or Madison Fox's book. It really just depends on what's the shortest one, because I want to try to get more books done. I don't want to dive into a book that's going to take me 20 hours to read. You know what I'm saying? So I already have the ambiance set. You know what I'm saying? We got the candles. We got the little music playing in the background. I'm going to make a bowl of chili. Get some eating in. And I'm going to start with Capturing the King of Flames. I have not gotten far into it. I've only read the first chapter, and I am enjoying how it starts, how it kicks off. It's kind of like she fell asleep when she fight for her life, child, trying to pay bills, whatever. Fell asleep, she woke up, she's in a completely different world, and there's like a volcano that's about to erupt, and there's like this really hot guy that's there, and he's like over her telling her like, we need to run, like this volcano's about to erupt, and she thinks this is a dream. So she's like hee hee ha ha, and he is not hee hee ha ha with her. And just like the writing style is like kind of funny, so I just like the way that it kicked off with something happening. So I want to get more into it. It's very easy to read, it doesn't feel cringy or anything, so I'm excited to read more of it because I'm enjoying like the writing style that I've read so far. So I'm hoping that this very long reading sprint will kick it off so I can get deeper into the book. So I will see you guys in the next update. Oh, I will see you guys in the next clip, which I will give you guys more of an update. Okay, bye. So cute. Oh, you're sleepy, puppy? Are you sleepy? You just want to be in my face because I got food. Well, no, that's not actually true. You still would be in my face either way. But I know you see my food. Not too close now, sir. Don't try to give me the Puss in Boots eyes. It's not gonna work. Open for a surprise. Are you leaving, mommy? No.
There's pain in the struggle, and there's beauty in the pain. So if love is a struggle, I guess there's beauty in everything. There's peace in a heartbreak, and there's fire in the rain. So if everything means nothing these days, baby, then let it rain on me.
You watching my video, sir?
Switch up the wig. It's time to get the lashes done. It's time to pop off. Okay.
You recording me watching your video?
You watching my
Let's
video?
talk about what we have on our agenda today.
What's wrong with that?
First things first, we get the lashes done. Yeah. Last round when I
You
got
don't want
my
me to
lashes
watch
done,
it?
it
You can
lasted
watch it,
longer.
baby.
I don't know what.
There's pain in the struggle, and there's beauty in the pain. So if love is a struggle, I guess there's beauty in everything. There's peace in a heartbreak, and there's fire in the rain. So if everything means nothing these days, baby, then let it rain on me. Let it these days, baby, then let it rain on me.
What are you doing, sir? Sir. Excuse me. Why are you in the box? Levi. Okay, you're already starting. You already starting, baby.
Everything that goes up must come down. And every time I think I got it made, I drown. I wish that it were different now, but that's how it's gotta be. So let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me. Yeah. I close my eyes and lightning strikes, so I won't sleep till I get it right. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain all night. Close So I won't sleep till I get it right. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain all night. Just let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Just let it rain on me.
Well, I mean,
Look it! Look!
come on.
Look, little island. Look at our lights. It's the great return of the Naruto hoodie. I don't know if I had this on the last clip, but now that I washed it, y'all might see this as a repeat offender. Alright, I need to update y'all. It's been a few days. I have finished 1.5 book. Like, honestly, I could have finished Capturing the King of Flames. I could have finished that in one sitting, but I'm gonna catch y'all up real quick. Okay, so number 1, I finished Talk to Me Nicely, and it was a little short story. It was a novella. It was very quick. It is basically a part of a series by, I think her name is Brianna, by Brianne Dane. So I finished Talk to Me Nicely by Brianne Dene, and it is a part of a short story collection, which is all very short books following characters in the same like setting, or like friendship groups or siblings of other love interests, whatever. So it's like, you know, a whole bunch of short choppy books. So I finished that, and it's basically following the main character. Let me see her name, child. Hold on. Let me see. It's following the main character. Is it Janae? Janae, yeah. So it's following the main character. Her name is Janae, and her side hustle is, I think it's like, I don't know what it's called, but like, what the hell is it called? A phone sex operator? Maybe? Yeah, like a phone sex operator. That's her side hustle. And then she's also a cam girl. And there's this guy that always like requests her like solo cam, or they video FaceTime, whatever, on the side. He's seen her face, but she's never seen his. And he always requests her time or whatever. So it's just like a short, smutty, like novella that's following her and this guy and like her job. And then she goes in, and her full-time job is being a radio host. So she goes in, 2 of the co-hosts she has come in are this brother and sister that run this business together, which is like a sex, not a sex, I don't want to say that. It's like a condom company. So they basically have their own condom company. I think the sister's like an accountant or something like that in the company or whatever. He's like the CEO of it. And she has them come in to talk on her radio show, blah, 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 whatever. And come to find out, he is the guy that keeps like requesting her on her like cam girl moments. So they end up having like this little rendezvous, you know what I'm saying? Because she recognizes she's heard his voice before. She recognizes his voice. And he obviously knows who she is. So they end up obviously approaching each other, I think he's the first one approached her and let her know he knows who she is. And it's just straight smut, like straight to the smutty times. He was putting her through the mattress, as my boyfriend would say, putting her through the mattress, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what this book is following. It's very short, very sweet. I did enjoy the writing style. I feel like I've read something by this author before. I want to say it was the Friendsgiving book that I read. I swear I remember seeing her name. I'm gonna have to look it up and come back to y'all and let y'all know. But I think I've read something by this author before. But I did enjoy the writing style, and I liked the characters. So I downloaded the next 2 books in the series, which is Turn Me Out and Lucky Number 7. So I downloaded those 2 on KU, and they're both short, so I'm probably gonna knock those out pretty quickly. And yeah, something cute, short, and fun. So if you want something smutty, you want something fun, you want something simple to the point, then I would recommend this short story collection. I can't remember what it's called. The Erotic Love Language series. So it's a 6-book series, and oh, that's cool. Each series follows a different affirmation. So the first one that I read, I think, the first one that I read is following words of affirmation. Yeah, okay. First one's following words of affirmation, and then like each one follows a different love language, which is cool. I did it, like I said, I enjoyed the writing, I enjoyed the characters, so I'm gonna pick up the next 2. I also downloaded something that is so cute. Like, I downloaded this specifically for the cover and because I heard one of these booktubers I like, her name is, I think her name on Booktube is Katie is Reading. She was talking about this book, and it's called Thrown in the Dark, and she said it basically gives like Despicable Me vibes, where the main character is like this dark prince, and he's trying to convince everyone that he's so evil, he's so bad, whatever, but don't nobody believe his ass, okay? And it's like he falls in love with this other girl, whatever. I don't care. I saw the cover and it was so cute, and then she said it has like, it's very silly and it's very fun, a very silly and very fun fantasy, and I'm heavy in a fantasy mood. I told y'all I'm like in a shapeshifter fantasy romance fantasy mood right now, so this sounds silly and it sounds fun, but of course it's like 500 pages, so I don't know what I'm gonna get to it, but because I don't want to start any more books. I am in the middle of so many books, I need to chill out, but I just keep finding these books that are so fun, but I really only need to read the books that I'm in the middle of because we're approaching the end of the year, and I don't carry over books into the following year. That simply is just like not happening. So there's that, but I did download that. I wanted to check it out. Capturing the King of Flames. I have like 2 hours left in this book, and honestly, I'm not hating it, but it just feels like 2 different books. Like, sometimes we'll get these in-depth pages where it's like very detailed fantasy, pop, political, elemental, fae magic, drama, and then the next page it'll just give like caveman vibes where he just throwing her over his shoulder, titties out. Like, how did we get here? Like, I think we skipped a few steps. Like, it just feels like whiplash. It feels like 1 second it's like all detailed, next second it's just like, you know, very choppy, simplistic writing. So I don't know, but I will tell you, I'm not hating it. I am actually enjoying it, but I wish it would stay on the detailed fantasy side, because it actually is pretty cool. The main character, what is his name? Tarek. I think it's Tarek. The main character, his name is Tarek, and he and like 4 of his best friends are all fae. They were all fae, and there was like this bad guy, whatever. This bad guy that showed up and tried to take over their world, and they destroyed him, but when they took him down, they ended up taking in the powers that he had, and each of the fae well, I don't know if they're princes, each of the faes ended up with different elemental powers. So there's wind, water, fire, earth, whatever the hell, whatever the elemental things are, ciao. So they each got different elemental powers, but the magic and the powers are very unknown to them, so it's kind of like they don't know how to control it. So like anytime like the magic takes over, they just like completely lose themselves and stuff, and it's just really bad for their people. Like, he just setting everything on fire, homeboy over here blowing everything down, the other one drowning people. It's bad because they don't even realize they're doing it because the magic completely takes over and they don't know how to, hold on, get your back. It's bad for their people because they have no control over themselves when stuff like this happens. So it's just really bad. But then she shows up. I don't know if this is connected to another book, but basically she ends up showing up. She figures out that in order to calm him down, she just has to kiss him, which I know, it's corny. It sounds corny, but you know what? It's so corny, it just might work, because it's working for me. I was having a good time, I'm not gonna lie. Every time she kisses him, it calms him down and brings him back to like being himself, and they can have like normal conversations and he's not setting on fire. So when she brought him back to himself, they basically came up with a plan to track down his other best friends because they're all spread out throughout the land. So they're going to track down the other best friends, come together and figure out a way to control their power. So they're going to be tracking down his other best friends in order to come up with a plan to suppress and control their powers, because right now it's just out of control. It's ugly, okay? So the King of Flames and I don't even remember what her name is. Oh god, hold on y'all, let me find this girl name. Y'all, hey, I forgot her name, but I remember his. It's like, it's Tariq or something like that. So basically, yeah, they're basically on a mission to find the other elemental fae kings, princes, whatever, so that they can figure out a plan to suppress the magic, because they are literally destroying each other's lands. And that's where I'm at. It's very, honestly, I thought it was going to be super smutty, but it's not. They still have not really had sex yet. This is a virgin trope, so he's a virgin, but he has done a little play, you know what I'm saying, if you catch my vibe, with the hands. So he did a little play, but they haven't done anything besides kiss and, like, you know, the other things. He uses his hands a lot. So they've done that, but yeah, halfway through they still haven't had sex yet, which honestly I'm not minding too much, because sometimes I feel like if they just have sex as soon as it happens in the beginning, it's kind of like, okay, like there's no build up. But there is clearly a build up. There's like a slow, like teasing, flirty, you know, tension. And although she's only eaten berries through this whole book, she somehow is still alive. So there's that. The only thing I'm not loving is, like, the main character is kind of getting on my nerves, because y'all know I don't like when female main characters are about their body too much, like, and she just keeps bringing up other women. Oh, well, you probably would like someone more petite, or you probably would like someone smaller, or you probably would like someone more It's like, sister, that's not you. So why do you keep bringing up and insinuating and thinking that you know specifically what this man like? He told you what he liked. He liked you, so let's ride with it. Like, what is the problem? Anyway, she keeps bringing that up, and it's not my favorite. I can't think of what else. I also would have liked, because they are fated mates, so there is that trope, but I would have liked to see him, like, slowly fall for her through, like, her quirks or something like that, because I love when I love when the male love interest is obsessed with the girl, but I also like to see the build up and see the feelings develop. Like, when they're just, like, completely obsessed just because they're mates and they're just, like, obsessed with the person and all this or whatever, out of nowhere, it kind of just abrupt. But like I said, for the most part, I'm not hating it. It's just giving Ice Planet Barbarians. Like, this is my Ice Planet Barbarians. I read Ice Planet Barbarians. I read the first one, and it's not for me. I don't think the alien things is for me. I truly can't get behind it. Like, I did not enjoy that series at all. But everyone loved it. Everyone ate it up. So, you know what I'm saying? It gives that trashy read vibe where it's like you don't go into it expecting something world renowned and life changing, but you're not having a terrible time. So this is my Ice Planet Barbarian moment, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. I don't think I have any other notes. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm probably gonna finish that one very soon, update y'all on that, read the other books and the other series that I was telling y'all about. And what else do I want to read? Well, I didn't tell y'all, but in the last clip, it should have been us putting up our tree. And y'all, these cats are literally destroying the tree. Like, it was looking so cute, branched out. We had the ornaments, everything up, laid up, whatever. They are destroying this tree. So I have to find a way to keep them away from over here. Because, especially Levi, he chewing on it, hanging from it, perching on it like a bird. It's just bad. But I don't know. It was nice putting the tree up. We watched some Christmas movies, got some takeout. It was really nice. It was a nice night. And speaking of nice things, I have news. I have 15 days off straight, no work. 15 days off coming up. after next week, I will have 15 days straight off because I was under contract for 3 months, didn't have no PTO. Now that I'm full-time and it's the end, now that I'm full-time and it's the end of the year, they had to give me a chunk of PTO all at once. My company also shuts down for Christmas, so that adds on into it. So I had to use all of my PTO at once or I would lose it before the next year. And I am hysterically, I'm like losing my mind. Like, there is a school that I signed up for. I just can't stay still. I really just can't stay still. But there is a school that I signed up for that I'm going to be taking courses for during the week. But other than that, I can just focus on reading and the gym. I have tried so many times to get into the gym, but between work and just the day getting away from me, I just haven't had time to really get into a steady flow. And it's kind of driving me crazy because I miss the gym a lot. And I'm motivated, I'm ready to get in there, but it's just between the commute and the 10 hours at work, it is crazy to me. It's really exhausting, but it'll be nice to have that break, get a steady flow in the gym, a steady flow with reading. I can get ahead on my content. I can get into school. It'll be a nice unplug. And I just want to share that with y'all. Like, these last few days have been really, really great. And I'm just looking forward to 2024 because this year has been terrible. But, yeah, so I have 15 days off. You know what I need to do? I need to read the books that I'm in the middle of. I was sitting down today and I was writing down all the books that I'm in the middle of and try to figure out when I'm gonna finish them. It's looking ugly. It's really looking ugly. There's like 2 videos that I started and have TBRs for that I need to finish those books for because I can't do it next year. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on right now, but nevertheless, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna plan out my content, I'm gonna plan out my times to read, and we're gonna get ahead on the content. We're gonna get ahead on the gym, and I just want to share that with y'all. But other than that, I don't have much else to say. Oh, look at this, y'all. All the ornaments is down. My mom got me this cute little teddy bear. Look at him. I think he's like a little, I have to sit him somewhere. He's like something to sit, prop up. Ah, adorable. What should we name him? I'm gonna name him Cotton. I'm gonna name him Cotton. And look at him with his little scarf. Oh, he's stunting on him. I'm gonna name him Prince Cotton. Prince Cotton. How cute. And she got me a whole bunch of stuff. She got me chocolate and stuff too, but it's just all over the place now. My mom just be giving me random gifts, which is really sweet. That's just how my mom is. But that's basically it for the update. I'm gonna get more reading done, and I will update you guys once I finish those books. So I will see you in the next clip, okay? I'm coming to you barefaced. It's very late at night. I have on my man's robe. It's the lashes is gone. It's a lot going on right now. But one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure the island gets a video once a week. So I already have this week's video edited. I just needed to do a closing clip. And I realized I was so close to finishing the final 2 books. So I was like, let me just push through, finish these books, and update the island and get this video up. So yeah, I want the video up 10 a.m. on Sunday. It's gonna be up 10 a.m. on Sunday. Okay, so since the last time I spoke to y'all, I finished 3 books. I finished 3 more books. I downloaded the next 2 books in the erotic love language series by Brianne Dane, and I kept saying that I remember seeing this author's name before, and it was because I read Spin 'Bout You by her around Thanksgiving. It was like a short story novella. I remember reading that. It was following like a Friendsgiving event and like a one-night stand type situation. But I wanted to update you guys on King of Flame first. So I finished Capturing the King of Flame. I also finished the next 2 books in the erotic love language series, and I have all my notes here on my phone. So I'm just gonna update you guys on all of those. So okay, so Capturing the King of Flame, I honestly think I must give it like a 2.75 2.5 because the book was short, but honestly it should have been shorter because it just kept doing like this spin cycle of a chain of events. They were basically following the same plot the whole book, which is fine, but it kind of got redundant and repetitive. They were just going to different cities, different areas, looking for the other kings of different elemental powers. There was like quake, there was wind, there was I think like water, and the main character in this book, he was fire. So they were just going to different locations, finding the kings of that elemental power and their mate, and teaching them how to calm them down. And that's all it was. Like the entire book was just them going to different places, finding the kings, teaching them how to calm them down, which is literally just kissing them. It just got repetitive. It just was like, sometimes it would be like interesting, and then sometimes I would like check out. It was like every other page I would be interested and then check out, interested, then checked out. So yeah, like I said, it just got really repetitive. And on top of that, the main character started really aggravating me. She just kept talking about how she was such a big girl and how she wasn't small and dainty and blah blah blah, whatever. Of course she was insecure in her body. Y'all know how I feel about main characters that are insecure. Like, obviously, like I said, everyone has their insecurities, nothing wrong with that, but I just don't like hearing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like every time she's talking, and then she just kept talking about how she's so different, how she's a painter, how she's, at first I was like, okay, if this was shorter it wouldn't be so bad. It just was kind of like I don't want to say dumpster fire, that's mean. It was kind of like a Wattpad book in a way, where it just was like chaotic chains of events. Some of them didn't make sense, but some of them were interesting. That's literally all it was. But make it a shifter romance. There also wasn't really many sex scenes. It kind of was just like, it was a slow build up, but there was insta love. Like this was like insta love with 2 shots of espresso. Okay, as soon as she got on page, he was like fully obsessed with her. Like immediately as soon as she was introduced, it was just like full-blown obsession. And I like to see the guy be obsessed with the girl, but I like to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a obsessed boy falls first, blah blah blah, whatever, but let me see it happen. Like, he just was obsessed with her the whole book, and I was just tired of hearing about it, because I'm like, what are you obsessed about? Like, aside from her being your mate, like, we haven't even really delved into her personality, and when we got to touch on her personality, I didn't really care for her. So, you know, let's see. The whole damn book, all she ate was some berries. All she ate was berries and dick. Like, that's literally all she consumed throughout the whole story. I just was like, how is this woman surviving? Like, she should be dead at this point. Like, all she was munching on was berries. And I don't know. It obviously does not have to be in detail. Like, every book isn't going to be detailed like that. But what was she out there eating? Like, it just gave me like caveman vibes. And then it would turn around and be super detailed. And it just, like I told y'all, it was like whiplash. So the main characters were Ivy and Tarek. So Tarek was the Flame King, and Ivy was the human that was introduced there. And he also was part Fae. The thing that I did enjoy about this book was that each king had a different disability. Like, there was a king that was deaf, there was a king that was blind, there was a king that was mute, there was a king that had a prosthetic. I thought that was really interesting to add into the story, but I wish it was like given more of a spotlight. I wish Tarek would have been given more of a personality other than setting on fire, being obsessed with Ivy, and that's it. Like, I would have liked to, every time he talked about his backstory and talked about their history and their politics and stuff, it was so interesting. And then he would just go back to caveman vibes and just like, I'm like, bro, like, I wanted to know more about him, more about her. It just, the writing was just not up to par. The writing was like a strong 5, like, and that's being generous. So there was that. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. It's not too much to say on that one. I'm hoping that her other books are better, because I think I have one other book downloaded by her, so we're gonna see if the writing style is the same, because maybe this is like one of her earlier works. I really don't know, but I'm gonna try out her other books and see if the writing is the same. If the writing is the same, it's just not for me. But maybe I'm gonna give her some grace and hope that this was just like one of her earlier novels. We will see. So there's that. 2.75, 2.5. Yeah, it was a good time, but then it just got repetitive, like I said, and it felt like it was too long. Like we were literally just doing the same dance over and over and over again. Now, the erotic love language novellas. So these I really enjoyed. So the second one, let's see, the second one, I think the second one is following physical touch as the love language, and it's following the main character. I think her name was Emery and Fallon, right? Yeah, Emery and Fallon. And Emery is kind of like a very buttoned up, very inexperienced, especially sexually, very inexperienced sexually. She's like 27. And her basically this one is following like this big game night that they had for Valentine's Day. It was like a big friend group. Brianna Dane always has like big friend groups in her stories, so it was the same thing with this one. It was following like a game night event that they had for Valentine's Day, which was really fun. They got a little tipsy. They started asking, you know, they played a card game that was a little, you know, explicit. Ember. Okay, so Ember, like I was saying, Ember is very inexperienced, and it kind of was like known, but Fallon is also in the friend group, and he always kind of was like feeling her, and they have their little moment during the game night, and he ends up giving her head during the game night. And I'm like, you know what? Now we're getting somewhere. And she can write a scene. There were so many things that I was highlighting and just eating up. Like, I really enjoy the pair up of these couples, and I just like how short and sweet they were. I do wish some of them were longer, because I kind of want to see just a little, maybe like another 50 pages. Like nothing too crazy, just like a little bit longer. Give me like a little 100-page book, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, each couple I really enjoyed. I also enjoyed the friendship group. And let me see, yeah, her books are kind of like Pringles. Like once you get one, you just can't stop. Like I just downloaded all of them, so I think there's 3 more in this series, so I'm gonna download those as well and read them, because they're short, they're sweet, they're smutty, and it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? There's just something fun to follow along. And the men in these books, they eat down. They really do eat down. So Emery basically during the game was realizing how inexperienced she is compared to her friends. She kind of came up with this little list where she's like, oh, I want to do these things, and he's like, hey, Fallon, he's like, hey, I can help you out with that list, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let me know, just say the word. So it kind of goes from there, and it's really fun. I don't know, I really enjoyed this series, and I love the covers. I low-key might have to get physical copies because they're all so short and fun. Like, I don't know, I really like them, and there was a lot of things that I was highlighting. I'll put some of them up on the screen so y'all can see, child. But they were eating, and it was a good time. Now the third book in this, I'll give that book ooh, like a 3.5. Now the third book in the series is my favorite so far. This one, well, I don't know about favorite, but it had the most quotable moments. Okay, so this one was, I think this was like the shortest one too. This one was following Seven and Elijah. So this one just ate so bad. So the Seven is the main character. She owns a journaling business, and I think she does like interior design as well. So she's a boss girl, okay? She got her own business. She an entrepreneur, all right? And her neighbor Elijah, they've been living next door to each other for like around half of a year, and they have like this very flirty vibe. He's hung out around her and her friends before, and they end up meeting up at one point to go to the club. Like her and her friend groups, they all go to the club, they all hang out and do that, and they just have these scenes together. And I'm just like, and ooh, let me tell you, when he was in her house and he just was like, and this one is acts of service. So this one was acts of service, and it just was very subtle, because I read another, well, I only read one book in another series, but it was similar to this where it was like love languages, but this one was way more profound. Like, it was short, and you really know what the love language is even though it's like erotica, smutty, whatever, you know immediately what the love language is. Like the first one was words of affirmation, second one was physical touch, and the third one acts of service. And they were just like small little nuggets in the book where they would do these things. Like him, like Elijah, when he went to go see her and he was like chit-chatting with her because I think the delivery man left a package at his house and it was supposed to be delivered to her. He was in her house and he saw that she had her garbage bagged up and he's like, let me take this garbage out for you. And you know what, you are absolutely right, sir. Just paying attention and doing things like that. And she said, like, hold on, it was a quote, it was something I highlighted. I'll put up the quote. This one I think I highlighted the most of, and some of these I don't know if I could put these on YouTube, child. Y'all gonna have to follow me on Goodreads and see what my highlights were, because I don't think I can put some of these on YouTube. They're a little bit too explicit. Ooh. I just saw some of the quotes. Oh my goodness. He said to her, I know we're just getting to know each other on a more personal level, but know that you don't ever have to ask for something from me, especially for a ride home. If I'm wherever you are, know that's a guaranteed ride. Eventually, I'm gonna know you so well. Every want or need you have will be mine to fulfill without question. So you can assume all you want, love. You'll be wrong every time. I think he ate, because they were at the club and she ended up going home with him, riding home with him instead of riding with her friends. And she was like, oh, it was so rude of me to assume that you just would take me home, like I didn't even ask for the ride. And he just like stopped her in her tracks and gave her a simple read. And I just was like, we love a man that just takes the lead, you know what I'm saying? And then she said, man, these quotes really were eaten. And there was another one. Where is the other one? I highlighted the most in this one. I think I really liked Fallon in the second book, but I really like Elijah too, because I like when men just take the lead. Like, my brain should be switched off when I'm with you. I should feel safe and I should feel like you thinking 65 steps ahead of me. I should not have to think, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I look out for my man as well, but you know what I'm saying, you should just have that switch off. Like, certain things they just should just take the lead in. And he just was giving me that in these, it was only like 50 pages, bro. And I'm just like, I need more. I'm trying to see. Here we go. She said he didn't ask, he just did things that he knew would benefit her somehow. That's what the f I'm talking about. That is why that book got 4 stars. And that's why I'll be downloading the final 3 books in that series. Because you know what? These books were short, sweet, to the point, and they ate. You know what I'm saying? If you love, and it just put me, she really does a good job at setting the vibe for like the little found family moment. Just like the friendship groups that are just silly, and they have like the group chats and they poke fun at each other and they're really close, and you know, like and they're all rooting for each other. They're all trying to be successful. I love seeing that in books, especially black characters that have strong, healthy friendships that are all like, you know, rooting for each other, there for each other, so on and so forth. I really enjoyed Elijah. Like, I love a man that just stop talking. Do what you say you gonna do. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's see. That's all I have to say about all the books. So I think I finished 4 books in this vlog. They were all novellas. Well, not one of them was a little bit longer, but 3 of them were novellas. No, 1 of them was novellas, 3 of them were short stories. But guess what? My Goodreads count still went up by 4 books. So talk to me nice. And I had a great time reading these books, honestly. So those are all the books. I'm going to get this final clip in for you guys, edited, uploaded for tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will see y'all bright and early. So good morning, happy Sunday. This is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys what you guys are doing to get into the holiday spirit. Let me know if you are ready for 2024. Let me know if you are ready to say goodbye to 2023. 2023 was the worst year of all time for me. I want it to be in my rear view mirror. I want it gone. And I'm trying to get into the holiday vibes. Got the tree, got the Christmas, ho ho ho, whatever. Yeah. let me know in the comment section below what you guys are doing to get into the holiday spirit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here. And always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye guys.